I think about it. We just did a therapy session. I could have left and you could have been like, and here's a word from BetterHelp.
Right.
Bro, banger. Banger. And then another one like, I don't know. We're talking about relationships and you're like, okay, I need to use the restroom. Anyways, here's more from Blue Chew. Like, whoo, boy, we could make so much money off of that.
We can. You know, it's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea. Urination sponsorship.
I think it would be a perfect segue to any of that stuff. Yeah.
Urination sponsorship. I like that.
Urination sponsorship. But yeah, man, I failed the over-under. It's hard. I drink so much water that I feel like my body just can't hold it in. It's just too much water.
How much do you drink per day?
I try to drink over a gallon a day.
Over a gallon? Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
You know how many people are underhydrated in America? It's ridiculous. I think it's like 70%.
Everyone has headaches and stuff. And I'm like, it's because you're not drinking any water.
Yeah.
I like to drink a lot of water. I think just in general, if you drink water, I have reminders on my phone to drink water. If you drink water, you go to the gym, you eat healthy, life is just better. You're in a better mood.
Yeah. And you got to sleep. You got to make sure you get sleep as well.
Sleep is the one where I struggle with the most.
Because I saw you posted on your story a little bit a few days ago where you were talking about how you had pulling a few all-nighters.
Yeah.
Right? Because when you're in a flow, you got to go.
You don't want to fuck it up.
Right? You don't want to fuck it up.
Yeah.
But here's where you can become an individual who's standing in your own way. If you're consistently now hitting that flow at, let's say, 11 p.m., 12 a.m. or something, what are you doing in the hours prior that could be tweaked to where you can hit that flow earlier?
You know, I think about that a lot. And then there also, it goes into your sleep archetype. Because some people are just more creative at night. Some people are night people. So that's where it gets a little bit tricky. Am I just a night person? Is that what it is? Like, am I someone that just gets more creative at night? Because even like these optimization, body optimization, like dorks. Andrew Huberman, for example, he's not a dork, but he's someone that talks about optimization. He talks about how you get more creative at night and you have more willpower in the morning. So I'm not someone that struggles with willpower. I think in my creative pursuits, that's where I need the most God speaking to me. I think that happens at night. So at what point do I say, you know what, I don't have anything to do in the morning. If I get into a flow at night naturally, why don't I just work with that schedule and just work at night? You know?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because I see a lot of like rappers and artists do that as well, where they're in the studio from like 12 o'clock at night to 6 a.m. in the morning. But during the day, I don't know, like for me, when I record music, I like to go at night because you're just vibing, right?
Right.
In the morning, it's hard to rap about something creative 12 in the afternoon.
Especially when you just woke up. Like if you're in a situation where, let's say you wake up at 8, 9, you go to the studio at 12. It's hard to be in a situation where you're in a flow. Like I'm not so much of a morning person. Like I'll exercise in the morning. I'll do different things in the morning. Like I'll work, but I've almost never on a consistent basis had my best days working where the morning was balls to the wall 100%.
When do you typically shoot your content?
There's moments at which I can begin in the morning. Like I'll edit in the morning, like I'll chop stuff up and stuff in the morning. I don't do the heavy bulk load of stuff. I primarily do that in like the afternoon, like 2, 3 evening is when I hit my stride. Yeah. And then I can go and carry that momentum until the evening. But
yeah. So I think that's what it is. Because the morning, I feel like workout, great. I always work out in the morning. When I wake up, first thing I do is workout. Morning is always going to be workout for me. Easy work, just like catching up with emails, text messages. But the bulk of the creative stuff, filming content, I don't know, sending emails or preparing documents, I think tends to be at night. All my genius ideas come at night. So, or in the restroom while I'm peeing.
That too.
Yeah.
That too. You have any other any good ideas that came to you while you were in the restroom?
No, I think just the reads.
Just the reads.
Cool thing about it, I think another cool thing we can do is we can document how much we make from the podcast. Because I think that's almost like a business building challenge. Because my audience is big on building businesses and making money online. And I think because we talk about business so much in this, I think it would be cool to be transparent and document everything we do on this channel. Because we talked about it, monetization standards have gone down. I think you need 3,000 watch hours, 500 subscribers. And we talked about how we could do that easily within a month or two, right? We could easily get this to $10,000 a month in, I don't know, 3 months, you think?
Yeah,
maybe.
I think so.
Between the two of us. And if we do that, dolphins.
To a dolphin?
No, you see dolphins sometimes in the water. I think those are
dolphins. Oh, hopefully nobody tries to swim. It'd be terrible.
Yeah, so because of that, I think it would be cool if we just started documenting and we're transparent about how much we made off the channel, and then we built a fucking school with the money. Bro.
Yeah. There's a lot that could be done. And I like the fact, because obviously, we're in a spot where you're starting it up, building from there and everything. And then there's so much potential that exists there. And because your audience is primarily, already building businesses in mind, there's a lot of people who are yearning to, figure out how to learn to start a business. So if you go through the entire situation, you're showing them, hey, this is what the startup look like. This is how you work up from here.
That could be a segment on the podcast.
Because a lot of people, they'll sit there and they'll be like, oh man, I don't know how to get this stuff done. It's not like we got everything figured out. You're figuring it out as you go.
100%.
But then you could always look back, because I can promise you, in 4 months from now, we could look back from where we were now. Oh boy, man, we grew so much. We were able to figure it out. We've got this time of chemistry. We've got this going on. We've got that. So there's so many different things. To where
I think if we did like a segment every podcast, and we were just like, hey, here's how much the podcast is doing. Here's our plans for it. Here's what we're investing it to. Like, hey, we're going to invest into production. Hey, we're going to invest into this. Hey, we're going to invest into marketing. Like, if we break that down and we're super transparent, I think it would be dope, because it could literally go from idea we had at a mastermind to now full-on podcast that's making money to building a fucking school in Africa. Bro, we sat in this kitchen, and from that, we built a school in Africa. That's fucking legendary.
Yeah. And I'm excited. I know we're going to end up doing it.
That would be legendary. So I think the transparency with that would just be awesome and inspirational for people. Because I feel like that's a big, big part of this too. It's like people could watch it and be inspired. If they can laugh and be inspired at the same time.
That's the biggest thing. That's the biggest thing.
We're doing God's work.
Yep. We're going to teach people how to not only make money, let people laugh, and then ultimately have an opportunity to watch something grow. So that's what matters most.